1 second as I make sure I sound good. Yeah, and 1 second as I make sure that I have a thing real fast. 1 moment, let me mute up. Okay. Now we test audio again to make sure I sound good. Cool. And now we go over here and turn that down a bit. I'll adjust that later. Well, we'll do the music in a bit. But anyway, hi everybody. Hello Tay. Hope you're doing well. And to all the people watching, lurking, watching later, hi. Hope y'all are well. Welcome to Saturday. Welcome to November. It is November. We love November. It is now November. Mariah Carey's out and about right now. It's great. It's lovely. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. I don't know what. How the heck am I streaming with over 6,000 things? I don't usually stream at that high of a kilobit per second. But you know, maybe. See, I did finally update my thingamabob, my OBS the other day, because I've been putting off updating OBS for a bit. Probably because around the time it said it was updated, some people were having issues. So I don't know, but you know, it's fine. We'll see if nothing breaks. Maybe I'll keep it. Maybe we'll be fancy. I don't know, but I don't remember it being this like high of a thingy. But whatever. We'll take it. Actually, I should probably, let me check my settings, because why not? I could check my settings. Maybe. And OBS is being dumb. Okay, there you go. Stream. Output. Yeah, my bitrate's at 6,000. I don't remember my bitrate usually being 6,000. Did it be like that when it updated? I don't know, but y'all don't seem to be complaining about it. So we'll do this for the time being. We'll be fancy. We'll be hip and cool, because usually my kilobits per second is like 2,500 usually. But here we are. Yay. Anyway, I'll keep it like this unless it breaks. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well, by the way. Hope everyone's had a good thingamabob. Hope everyone had a good Halloween, if you did anything in particular. I didn't really do anything in particular. I just kind of chilled and didn't do anything productive really, and did Discord, and that was about it. Hello, Trigavimo. But yeah. There's things I want to talk about, which we'll talk about when we get into the art, because I gotta have something to talk about while arting. Y'all can't just hear me yap about drawing a straight line from one point to another for like hours on end. So we will do that. We'll save any conversations I am thinking of having then. But in the meantime, what can one bring up that I can talk about for like a minute before we get into art? Because yeah. Well, I guess another thing besides this being November 1st and this being Mariah Carey release day, it is the day before daylight savings ends. It's wild. Hey, NASCAT. Click on that. I zoomed in on my critter. Yeah. Today, later tonight, the hour is going to fall back. So by this time tomorrow, my time, instead of it being 6:42, it will be 5:42. Unless you're in Europe, then you've done that already. But yeah. Every time I hear that name, I flinch. What? Mariah Carey? I was in a competition for Dia de Muertos, since Dia de Muertos fell on a weekend and one of the altars went on fire when our group was presenting. Is that a good or a bad thing? It's kind of hard to know. But yeah. So yeah, that's fun. That's great. Okay, it was MC. Blade Amori, hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Yeah. But yeah. But daylight time zones are a myth, but daylight savings is very real and can't hurt you. Lol. Yeah, I forget you have that time zones email. Doing well, how are you, Husk? I'm doing alright. Today wasn't super productive. That's a side note I'll also talk about when we get into art. But yeah, like before stream I was just in like a VC call with some friends just to yap before I streamed. And while I ate dinner, so yeah, it's great. But yeah, I think we could probably go ahead and get started. We can yap about stuff. Oh, good, it's up. Cool, awesome. Thank you, window capture. First of all, music. Music. I think I could be a touch louder. There you go. We can listen to some Martin Cart. Because, yeah. Alright, anyway, let me make sure that things are viewable. Yes, that's viewable. Let me get my epic paint pen and draw a smiley face for everybody. As laggy as it is on my end, because this is the price I pay for doing this setup, for doing an art stream, or like most streams where it's just on the computer without like me having a console or anything. Which is kind of a thing, at least to me, the more stuff I have up on my computer or laptop, the laggier it kind of gets when streaming, so that's fun. So if there's any bouncing around bumps, you don't know why. But yeah, we got a smiley face, it's great. I have like an idea of what I wanted to do tonight, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Let's start off with the adventures, and also you're gonna see my expressions change a lot as I, type in numbers on the computer. It's great. But yeah, what can we talk about? Let's start off. Well, let me just do a doodle. Let's doodle, get some warm up in. It's been a few days since I did some art. But let's do a little bit of a side note. So today, here's something topical. Today, they announced. Also, I'm gonna turn the sound a little bit. I think that might be just a touch loud for me. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind it that way. But yeah, today is when the the new Fortnite season began, the Simpsons mini season, and all that fun jazz. I haven't played it yet because, well, server issues. Like, I think, like, and it wasn't just me. I think a lot of people are having server issues right now, trying to get into Fortnite, which is kind of wacky which is something, but yeah.
Bam, it's dinner
Oh, ad! Did they put ads on this video? I wanted to listen to something without ads, but did they put ads in here, actually? I'll check if there's another ad. If another ad pops up, then I'll just switch to Lego Racers music, which I have locally on my laptop, so that's fun. But yeah, so yeah, I tried playing Fortnite earlier. I couldn't. And I don't think most of my friends could, like, at the time. Maybe later tonight, maybe it'll finally work. But in the meantime, no Fortniting for anybody in my collective circle, baby. So no Simpsons. Want a break from the ads? Go watch an ad now to receive 30 minutes of ad-free music. I'm glad I have Spotify Premium. But yeah, I'm listening to Mario Kart on YouTube. And you never know with a YouTube video. Oh, but also watch me accidentally zoom in and out a lot with the buttons because yeah. Yeah, I'm not really gonna do anything with the dog. I'm just drawing a dog just cause. Let me give you a little blip. There you go. I have drawn a dog. I don't know why, but Spotify ads host have a vibe. Yeah. Are you arting, son? I'm doodling. That's what I'm doing. Hey, Maximus. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So, yeah. Hey, Maximus. Probably a good idea that you... Well, probably not a bad thing that you had work today. And so you weren't doing the Fortnite stream that I think you planned for this week because I couldn't play Fortnite all day today. So, thank you, Epic, for having great servers. AKA, Homer Simpson pushed a button and the nuclear reactor went off and everything broke. So, yeah. So, yeah. I think some people could have got in somehow, but like I think with at least me and some friends that were trying to get onto Fortnite. Yeah, nothing like issues. So yeah, I'll get dogged later. That's what I'll do. Which, if I look at that design off the top of my head, I probably could have drawn him. But oh well. But yeah, you got a pupper here. I don't want a lot for Thanksgiving. There's just one thing I need, and I don't care about the turkey. On the what's a good word that rhymes with need? That's not tree. I don't care about the turkey that I'm gonna have my family feed. I just want you for my own. All filled with stuffing, sure. More than you can ever know. Make my thankfulness is true. All I want for Thanksgiving is... Well, I would say you, but like, food just sounds funny. All I want for Thanksgiving is food. Lol. I hope Thanksgiving this year has some good food. Shoutouts to the years of Thanksgiving that we've had where we haven't had turkey, which good. We've been trying to not just do turkey most years because, well, at least for me, I'm burnt out on turkey, admittedly. Like I think some years we've had like pork butts, so. That's fun. I like pulled pork and whatnot. So yeah. Also I should stress between turkey and ham. I'm a ham guy. Ham, yes. Turkey, not so much. So, where are you in that debate? Here's the next Splatfest: ham or turkey, and one other side thing. There's like 3 options nowadays. But between ham and turkey, which one do y'all like? Which one's your favorite? And just in general, doesn't have to be Thanksgiving. Just in general. I now draw a cat. Why? I don't know. Insert buffering wolf dog trying to think of something to say. Well, Tay, just say, do you like ham or turkey? Pick one. Do you like ham or turkey? What's your favorite? Ham. See, there you go. The correct choice. That's a cat. Turkey ham, is this an option? Yes, fuse a pig with a turkey and then you get turkey ham. I mean, I guess turkey and ham wouldn't be too bad together. You know I don't do regular animal enamel. Yeah, there's ads. Okay. I do not want to have to push buttons for ads, so Lee will switch over to the Lego Racers music. Hey, Pika Koopa. Hope your stream last night went well with your FNAF gaming. Let's break out the tried and true, everybody. Break out. Take the time. Playlist. Thank you. Go to Lego Racers. Make sure this is turned down some. Okay. About there. Nope, a little more. Okay. Tried and true. Go. Up. Make sure it's also shuffled. Thank you. Alright. Get that going. Take your time. Okay, there you go. Alright, we got a Lego Racers, baby. You happy? It was fun. Also got, like, getting lost and not knowing where to go. Oh, that's a mood. That's always a mood. Alright, anyway. So don't mind me, I'm untangling a cord. So if you hear rustling, that'd be why. Okay. The cord is tangled. Alright, anyway, back to trying doodling stuff. I'll do one more doodle and then we'll work on something proper. Prim and proper. I guess since the Koopa's here, we'll draw a turtle. Because why not? Alright, turtle. I went into it not knowing anything about it, so it makes sense I would get lost. Fair. That do be completely fair. Yeah, alright, we have drawn turtle. Hooray for turtle. Alright. Alright, chat, which doodle do you like the best? What's your favorite doodle? Pick a doodle. Any doodle. Can I tell you a spooky, scary nightmare I had a while ago? Even if it's no longer Halloween. Keep it TLDR if you can. I don't want to read like a million paragraphs of a story. Doggo, all right. Me dogs, so like dog. Yeah. We love the dog gaming around these parts. You know, to be fair, the doggo kind of looks similar to Maxima, so there you go. Dog needs a mask? Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. Hold on. I could do that. There you go. We have Tron mask on dog. It's beautiful. It's a great thing. It's a discount Maxima to everybody. Beautiful. I love discount. It's great. Basically a paint can monster made of blood ate me and I dissolved in it. Sounds very picturesque. But yeah. I think most of y'all like the dog, so we'll leave it at dog. Dog is good. Dog is great. But in today's festivities, in terms of doing art, and my cord really wanting to be tangled. Good grief, Mike. Ugh. My mic is off. You know, hold on. We're gonna untangle my mic live on stream. In a way, shape, or form. So if you hear any rustling, don't mind me. It's just the cord. Let me take off my headset for this. Alright. Untangle, you beast. Okay. Are you good? No, you are not. You're just gonna. Okay. Fine. You win. You win, cord. I will have my vengeance on it. Remember the drawing I said I was working on Thursday? I had to do the shading. Oh, fun shading. We love shading. Except me, who does not really do shading all that much. Alright, anyway. Reset canvas rotation. Zoom out. Let us make a new thing. I'll keep the doll. I'll keep the sketches for later. Hold on. Can I Oh, come on, zoom in. Oh, you are slow as molasses. I love it. By I love it, I mean I don't. Okay, view, canvas, reset, canvas rotation. I am gonna do a bit of kidnapping. So, give me a minute to kidnap, real fast. That is not where I want to go. I don't want File Explorer. I want to go elsewhere. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do something with that. That's gonna have a lot of void. Alright. Because I like... When I was pondering what to do Saturday, part of my pondering was to do art. And part of my pondering, in terms of doing art, was, hey, I should draw somebody. Like, just... Yeah, why not? I should just draw a folk. Because why not? Because I feel like it. Like, if y'all, some of y'all remember that the other month, like a few months back, I just drew Neri, my friend Neri, for like a stream, because why not? I felt like it. I also don't mean to type 2 there. Oops. I'll fix it later. But as I scroll through the slowness, I have an idea of whom I want to draw today. I just need their ref sheet. Wow, a ref sheet. Who would have thunk it? I shall save image. I will put this in save pictures for the time being. Should probably make a place where I could put other people's refs somewhere one of these days. Okay. I have grabbed ref. Also, in this case, it's gonna be a challenge for me to figure out what to do in this regard. And let me get rid of that too that I accidentally typed in Discord. Oops. Alright. Let me get everything. I don't think I need to touch Discord most of the night. Come on. Can we go? See, this is one of the reasons why having a new laptop one day would be neat. That way I could not have the slowness. Yeah, if you want a fair comparison, what the power specs, like my laptop's like 8 gigabytes of RAM, so it's probably not the best in terms of other things. So, yeah. Anyway, let me get the ref on here. Import the animation frame, baby. Where is it? Gimme. Hey, a fitting song for Halloween. Night marathons. Great. Where the heck art thou, friend mutual person that I would like to draw? There you are. Hey, John Izanagi, hope you're doing well. Alright. We are drawing Adele. Why? I don't know, I just felt like it. I mean, I've been watching him lately, and also, I mean, fellow Flare Blitz members, so I might as well start somewhere. So Dell, we're gonna draw Dell today. I'm just doing it. Yeah. So Dell here, he's a oh no, I can't pronounce. Blah. Where's my mouse? I need to click over here. Okay, he's a Vizayan? He's a leopard. So we're drawing a leopard today, which, I mean, kind of will work for me because I just drew a cat, like, literally the other week for D&D purposes. But we get to draw Dell today. Now, disclaimer when it comes to me and art, I don't draw bigger people all that much, so this is gonna be experimental, baby. I like it. We're gonna figure out how to draw a belly. It's great. Well, do whatever experience I have with guts. Whatever word you want to use, I don't care. But yeah, Dell, you go over here. You live over here. Okay, there you go. Alright. Dell's there. Alright. We shall draw friend. Group layer, please. Thank you. Alright. I can draw a friend, I believe. I mean, if I could draw a dragon, the last time I did something like this, I could draw a Dell. I mean, at the very least, the face will be, like, kind of easy to me because, well, it's just kind of how I draw cats. So the face will be fine. Just gotta get the shape decently okay. Anyway, let's start off by doing something. Down. There you go. Alright, let's go. Let's draw. How do I want to do this? I think we'll start with a circle. First, you make a circle. Alright, how do I want to make this circle? What's the shape kind of giving? Well, I definitely know, they're definitely a bit poofy on the poofy side. So we're gonna do as like I don't want to make it quite like that just yet. I think most of the round pop out is coming from like the bottom half. So I think I'll go there for now. I think that'll work. So Dell, what do Dell do? Well, at least the separation between face and muzzle is actually pretty clean, which is not really the case for some people that I've drawn in the past. So, yay. I see. Thank you, Dell, for having a face I can work with. Awesome. The fun thing that's gonna be interesting though is how the heck do I translate the eyes at some point? But I'll get there when I get there. So, yeah. Dell, if you can move a little over, if you can move a little over to the side. Thank you. I could just focus on that. Thank you. Anyway. Crack the knuckle. Drink some tea. You might be here a while, folks. Alright. Begin. With as much lag as possible. I should probably close something out, but I don't know what that would be. But yeah. Alright, how do I want it to face? Maybe keep it popped out a little bit, but not too much, I think. I think we'll be fine. Oh, come on. Oh, right, I'm on the wrong layer. Anyway. I want the muscle to pop out a little bit. Let me do a bit of that. What's that looking like? I think that might be a bit. Let me look at the ref again. Yeah, his face doesn't pop out a whole lot, so he doesn't have like a big snoot. So I think that snoot's just a little long and a little fat. So let's undo that. This might take a couple of tries to get completely right, but I'll make it work. If the thing will undo. Thank you. Okay. Okay, How am I liking that? Compare, contrast. I'm kind of doing my own thing here still, but like you never know. Also, can I have you back? Let me have you back and like make you smaller. That works. Okay. I guess I don't really need it too far in a direction. I don't think. Let me do one more go at it. Oh, why are you moving over here? Jeez. Maybe because I haven't unclicked it out. Yeah, that would explain that. Oh, and maybe the undo is also not helping. So yeah, I think I might try not to extend it too much. I'll just keep it in the boundaries for the time being. Okay, before I draw, let's keep the resize. Okay, cool. Keep the resize. Thank you. Alright, cool. Alright, alright. Just kind of go with your imagination, me. I'll adjust it in a bit, but that'll work for now. Let's just do that as well. Alright, let's see. That'll work. Okay. I'll live with that. Draw. Do all the draw. The painter has arrived. It's the Reed, the Nintendo painter. Hope you're doing well. Hope life's treating you alright, Reed. See, it's like when I move the canvas, it's just kind of laggy when streaming, that's for sure. It goes well, that's good. We love Reed. Alright. That will be okay for now. Yeah. And our question is, what's the next step? What do I want to do? What do I need to play with? What do I need to work on? What do I need to play with? What's next? Mouth, eyes, hair, ears, something. I guess eyes would be the next logical step. I could probably do the nose technically. Yeah, I can do the nose. Hold on, let me outline the nose. I think he mentioned this the other day, but it's more of a heart kind of shape for the nose, which I can do. It's not too terrible. It's not too taxing. Good enough. He'll have that nose ring I'll get to. Have I ever done a nose ring now that I think about it? Trying to remember if have I ever drawn a nose ring? I don't remember. So we're just doing a lot of fun new things today. It's a learning experience, everybody. It's great. It's fantastic. I love drawing new things. It's great. Speaking of things, I gotta take off this jacket. It's warm. It's warm. When I stream, it just gets warm because all the screens are staring at me from like 5 feet away. So, yeah. I'm sensing some sarcasm here. Nah, it's fine. It never hurts to learn. Never hurts to learn how to do stuff. Alright, but yeah, eyes, they are completely blank. As you can see. He is a blank eye guy. So that's fun. So I gotta figure out how that's gonna translate. I think the best way that's gonna translate is just round and round. I'm sure I'll figure it out later. As for the mouth, yeah, I'm not good at the proper anthro mouth thing. So I think I'll just keep it to little me. But I think I can do it well. I can like what's a good mouth shape? Kind of like something like what? Something like what? Something like that. Sure, I'll play with it later. Yeah, let me make it big at least. Right. Give him a couple of teeth. As I noticed, he mainly prominently has 4. So we will go with that for now. We'll keep it at that for now. I'll figure out more stuff about it later. I'll figure out whiskers and stuff later. Now for the ears. The ears and the hair. Interesting. Okay, let me make a new layer for the ears. His ears are very curvy. Curvy cat ears, baby. Let's go. Okay, I think if I make the other one like that, and this one like that. Okay, maybe a little higher on this one. That works. Okay. And then right. Yes, that. Close enough. And yeah, he has some. All right, not it's a separate layer technically, so I could technically do this. Yeah, do that. I think that'll be relatively okay. Let me adjust it. Let me adjust this a little more. Maybe a little higher on that one. Oh, well. I think that'll do. I definitely think this needs to be cut down. That's the wrong layer. One of these days I should really add a wrong layer command. One of these days. Yeah, okay. Anything else about this that I feel like I should do? He does have, like, something around, like, the top of his muzzle that I think I should probably play around with at some point. Yeah, it's like basically, let me draw the muzzle, like where that part of the muzzle would be, like right there. And I think because of that, I think let me make the mouth a separate layer. I think that would make things easier when we get to that spot. Go away. Oh, hold on, let me make you a bit bigger. There you go. Alright, that is that. Cool. Okay. Yeah, make mouth separate layer for the time being. But in the meantime, let me actually mark this down. Ears, mouth, and head. There you go. Or like, for a better term, head base. There you go. Alright. Ba-boom. Because I know for a fact that his muzzle probably covers up like that much. Which, I mean, I could keep that part and then like just do... I could keep that part. Maybe. I'll keep it there for now just for reference sake. And I'll move on to something else like hair. I get to be a hair designer, everybody. It's great. What's his hair like? He has a part that goes to the right. Well, his right. And then just some longness down. I could do that. That's not terrible. So it's kind of like a... big old swoosh. And then some swooshes in the middle there. That kind of works. Hold on, let me do this too. Okay. You know, that actually turned out pretty decent, actually. Okay, I actually kind of vibe with that a little bit. Let me do this. Coolio. As for more hair-related things, let's put something on the back of the hair. Maybe. You know, like let's get a nice visual of the back of head. As my things are breaking. That'll do. Any more details on the hair I want to do? Yes. There's stuff like that. It may be a bit of that. Okay. That works. Okay. Gotta love drawing people. Husk edition. Yeah, I actually kind of like how that turned out. Oh, I actually kind of like what he did there. Clever. Yeah, that's pretty clever. That's pretty clever, Dill. It's like Dill is an artist or something. Well, who would have thunk it? That'll work. Yeah. Don't think I need to make it too terribly much longer, so I think that actually works out pretty good. Cool. Cool mountain from Mario 64. Here, thank you. Alright, and then next step in our program is glasses. You put that in front of you. What are his glasses like? His glasses are kinda square. I could do that. I'll do like that square. I'll do kind of something I do with Auntie's glasses and just kind of like tuck them in like so. Yeah. Gotta love Twitch notifications. Alright. Anything else I'm missing on those glasses? They're a little round, but like, I think that kind of comes off as round a little bit. I could probably add more curvature though. Add some curves. Well, okay, maybe two big curves. Well, let me just do these again. It's fine. I could do that. Okay. Just do whoop. Warp. And then wrap around like that. Cool. And then we got warp. Alright. Also realize I think I need more curve on that. Yeah, that's better. There you go. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. And then what is his bridge like? Just a simple bridge. I could do that. And that'll work. Cool. How thick are his glasses? Not too thick. Okay. Alright, we got glasses. Does he have a... He does not have a line for glasses. We'll keep it the way it is then. Alright, cool. We have drawn that. Now to decide the mouth. I actually kind of like that a little bit. Actually, kind of works out pretty decently well. Just do that. It's not terrible, but like, I gotta figure, like, he has a distinct look to when he, like, has an open mouth. And I'm like, is there a way I can translate that? That's the correction of the hour, baby. Is there a way I could translate that well? Like, yeah, let me look something up because I think he has art on that Discord. Let me see. User assets maybe? Let me see. For the first time, using graphite pencils for personal drawing. Ooh, sounds fancy. Yeah, like, Dell just has a look. How's that look? Good correction. How am I gonna translate it? Also good correction. You know what? Wait, I think I might have solved my problem. Yeah, that'll do. He'll be a very unique looking, well, let me see. Do I want to do that, or do I want to keep it to more my style of things? Because I can, you know, try and do things. Yeah, no, the mouth under the snoot is a lot better within this style. That'll do. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's what I want. That is what I want out of Adele. Hooray! I could do that. I could live with that. Just about. Let me look at art one more time now. Yeah. I think I could live with something like that. Yeah. All right, we got mouth. Hooray! And let me also do this while I'm thinking about it. Thinking about mouth. If I need to adjust it, I will. But yeah. Hooray! We have done that. I'm actually pretty decently proud. Oh wait, one more thing I have to do. Whiskers. Whiskers. Also. Wait, what was this? Oh yeah, these were glasses, right? Glasses, okay. And then above all that is the whiskers. I should probably do that next. He has zigzaggy whiskers, which I can do. I might adjust whiskers later, but I will do that later. Whiskers. Albert Whisker, baby. Big are his whiskers, actually. Okay, a little big. Maybe not make the zigzag super prominent. Just like whoop, 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 and then whoop, 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 whoop. Maybe a little further away. Hey, whiskers. Whiskers done. Whiskers amazing. Whiskers cool. Whiskers awesome, baby. Alright, we have done the head. Hooray. Now we should save this before we lose it all. I will save this in the lovely universe of here. Like, do Dell. There you go. Cool. Alright. Cool. Now we take a timeout real fast. We must take a timeout, that way we could figure out what the heck we're doing. It's great. Oh. Hi, chat. Oh, thank you for the proper drink. To the water! Ah, lovely. We love hydration. I'm getting some good hydration. It's something that's satisfaction. Boo, 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 boo. Ow, 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 ow. I'm getting some good hydration. I'm checking my notifications. I just get the satisfaction of being a really weird guy, yeah. It's beautiful. Livestream has been running decently, by the way. Again, with the random high kilobit bit rate for some reason. I hope it's good. It seems to be fine from what I'm seeing, but yeah. That's what happens when OBS is dumb. When it updates. For some reason. It's great. Been good so far, that's good. Maybe it'll make some of my gameplay look a touch better, but I don't know, we'll see. You can only do so much with 720p. Alright. Alright, I think we got the head done. I think the head is done until we color it. Full head. Alright. Now we come to the next thing. We're gonna make another group layer in, and put that group layer in there. The body. So, how to body 101. How to shape. That's the correction that I have to figure out. Like, it shouldn't be too terribly difficult, because all you have to do, like, all I feel like I have to do is just make a big round body. Like, I would think. Like, at the very least, we start with that. Like, start with, like, at least the deftness of round. But, and then, like, at the same time, you kind of want that, like, you probably would want that belly to stick out, wouldn't you? Like, here's let me just showcase an example, real fast of like a random character that I drew a while back that I was trying to dictate as bigger. Let me find it. I think I have it. Yeah, a badger that I drew a while back. Here's the badger that I drew a while back. Okay. I am observing how I drew my badger. I should probably try him more. Also, to be fair, it kind of looks similar to, like, kind of has similarities to Dill, actually. Like, he has the side coat, which well, to be fair, Dill's has sleeves. This one doesn't. Some shorts kind of thing, legs. Yeah, it's kind of similar in some regards. So, okay. I think I want to do something a little different with this one. Maybe I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. But yeah. Kind of want to make like how to like where would the belly be? The belly would be like that ain't the layer me. The belly would be like here. Maybe. I don't know. Let me do a little anatomy real fast because I need an anatomy lesson. The chest are here-ish, and then belly go like here. No. How to belly? I mean, like, Maybe. Oh, come on. Come on, pen. Oh, I'm right. Wrong layer. Exaggerate the front, maybe? And keep the back relatively normal? And then when it comes to, like, the chest would be, like, here and here. Belly button for purposes would be here? No, that still doesn't look right. Like a gap. Okay, and for reference, let me get some pants, like, just for reference here. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need a comfortable waist. That is true. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like in this case, like, the belly needs to be, like, a separate thing compared to, like, the rest of the body. Because, I think, like, you gotta need, like, I think in terms of how big, in terms of the regular structure of the character, of the Dell. Like, I'm looking at his regular image, and, like, he's not that, like, he doesn't seem that wide from, like, most angles. Like, I'm looking at, like, the back here, and I'm like, it might be me, but it just doesn't, like, look wide. Like, it looks like, it feels like all of, like, the weight is pushing more towards the front rather than the back. So, like, the back is relatively, like, I mean, I guess backs are usually straight. I guess that's just how it works. I'm just trying to, like, figure out what looks correct. What looks and feels correct to me. Like, also, let me zoom out a touch. That way I could see the head better. Okay, like, hey, Noko. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to figure out how wide. Yeah, like, if I recall, doing good making dinner, how are you, Husk? I'm doing alright. Hasn't been too productive of a day, but now I'm arting. I'm just trying to figure out how I shape. How to shape 101. Step 1. Ow. Good correction. Alright, see, that doesn't look quite right. Like, is that? And also, another thing that I need to consider as well is the dang neck fluff. Like, he has neck fluff. And pretty prominent neck fluff, too. So I kind of need to, like, figure that out whenever I get there. Like, dang, he has neck fluff, huh? Okay. How to. Okay. Alright, I think for now what I'm going to do, I am going to keep this shape as a base for the body, and then I will build on top of it, for lack of a better term. So, let's keep this for body for the time being, and then I will adjust accordingly when we get to, like, steps. But I think I need legs to help get make the gut pop out more. So I will do that. So you go up. a bit. And also, like, looking at Dell's look, like, you're relatively tall. Dell's a relatively tall character. Like, at least in terms of, like, I mean, to be fair, like, that's just how, I guess, some anthros are. But, like, the legs are, at least to me, normal height. So, like, it's not, like, stubby legs. It's, like, actual legs. So I think if I figure that out, too, that will help. But I think in this case, I gotta start by making my character, like, Dell smaller. So do that. That'll be fine. Okay. Let me make this layer body for the time being. And let's add legs. Okay. And his legs don't really, he has wide legs. They don't necessarily, like, have, like, a massive amount of, like, muscle-related things. So I could probably keep that relatively simple, I think. So let's just do that. And I think if anything, let me make a line for that, like, for like the future pants when we get there. Yeah, and then I could use that as a basis for the whatchamacallit, the thing I need to do. Potentially. Okay. Yeah, and you're fine, Tay. Like, I don't necessarily need, like, art backseating, for lack of a better term. I'm just, speaking out loud a lot of the time. Like, I'll ask chat if I need, like, to get, like, a second opinion on stuff. But then other than that, I just kind of, like, fudge it until I like it. And looking at it, like, the legs aren't necessarily too different from, like, the pants. Or, like, the shorts. I think they're just shorts to me, are they? Yeah, they're shorts to me. Okay. So the legs shouldn't be too much thinner. Also, to those who haven't really tuned into the art stream before, or know me well, I hope y'all are enjoying the lovely LEGO Racers music. we like the lovely LEGO Racers music of me. It's great. And for the record, Nucko over here, like, this is, like, the music I was listening to when I did that Fortnite stream of King, the other week, so, this is all the fun and dance that I had on my stream during all that, so that's fun. Okay. I think that's okay for now. I'll leave it a little bit for, I mean, like, can I get you, like, silhouette? Also thinking about it, I think I didn't really change my, my size of hand, but it's not too different from before, so I think it's okay. Let me just lift it up a little bit. That way I could get room for feet. Cool. Cool. Alright. I don't know why I'm doing a lot of that lately. Like, a lot of snapping. I just feel like it. I like being hip and cool, you know? Alright, got some lovely feet. Which I think I could probably make the shorts bigger, and I think, like, shorter. Looking at it, let me just get this all prim and proper a little bit. Yeah, I could probably make the shorts a little higher up. Just cause. There you go. Alright. Now to get rid of leg. Or part of leg. You know. And a bit of a line there. There you go. And then do that. Cool, cool, cool. Let me get rid of body. That way I don't have too much room. There you go. Wee. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. Oh, no. That works for now. Now go to you. Ba 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 ba. I realize I haven't been recording the entire time. Oops. Kinda forgot that. Let me hit the record button now. Hi, future me. I don't think anything has really popped up lately, but I haven't been to recording the stream and all, that's for sure. Gotta save something for future reference. You never know what will happen. Yeah, it's not often I forget to hit the record button. But you know how it is. Alright. I love it when my thing gets finicky like that. Maybe later. Maybe later I might do like a backup recording of like the first like hour 17. Well, not quite first hour 17. I usually start the recording button like after I do like my usual hey stream welcome, all that chat and whatnot. I usually like do it when I start the game or activity I'm doing. That's usually how I do things. To me, to you, to everybody in the room. Alright. Anyway. What's next in terms of leg while I'm here? Feet? Or like beans. Let's do beans. Because why not do beans? Beans are important. I don't think I've ever drawn beans, so this should be fun. Hooray, I have drawn beans a little bit. Okay, I need one more. 4 beans. More or less. Which I think maybe what I could do in this regard is use my circle tool. 1 bean. 2 bean. 3 bean. 4 bean. That might be a little weird looking in terms of beans, actually. Hold on. Go back. Do one bean. And another. And another. And another. That's better. Okay. And then I gotta erase. That's fun. Oh, that's the wrong tool for erasing. Do. Toe bean. This is just a new experience for me. Toe bean. Alright. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah. So if I just kind of do it like that on the other side, then that should work out perfectly fine. Do that. Wait, how tall is the bean? Okay, a bit too high there. Little lower. Also, maybe have the rotation. Oh, but too much overlap there, me. Wrong tool. Wrong tool, Crunk. Why do we even have that tool? I love Rocket Racer Run. It is a neat tune that I like to listen to. It gives me memories of racing Rocket Racer, where we have to warp each other out, then try to beat each other in a fast-paced race. There was a neato shortcut where you can go across the roundabout. It was like a mini warp, which is very much on theme. Alright, there you go. We got toe beans, everybody. Let's go. We did it. We got toe beans. It's great. Kind of looks like cereal, but it's fine. It'll work. Anyway, back to body now. Where we gotta solve more things. We gotta solve more puzzles. First of all, let's add some neck floof. I think the neck floof would be the first solid idea to do. Where I could just do that. Okay, maybe like a little bit more like do that. And then does he have like a, does it like kind of like wraps around a little bit. So let's do a little bit of that. And that. That'll work. Cool. Step 1 in that process. And then maybe like do a thing. Do a do. Boo doo doo doo. Okay, there you go. That done. Now get rid of it. Alright, step 2. Chest, probably. Which would be there. Well, maybe actually, no wait, he. Alright. Okay, actually, hold it. We gotta. Yeah, this is coming back to that whole anatomy issue. Don't you know? Because that is a bit. That's just like, at least to me, that's like slightly low for my chest standards. Also, does he have like a? Yeah, I guess he has like a belly patch, I guess. It kind because if you look, kind of look at it here. Well, does he have it? Because like the color, the back is different than the front. Yeah, he has a belly patch. Oh, fun. Okay. Hey, Tom. Okay. Like, I don't really want to lower the pants too much, if anything. Like, out of curiosity, what is that? Like, out of curiosity, which one's the pants? That one, yeah. Out of curiosity, what does that look like? Okay, there ain't bad. I think that's as low as it could really much go. Go up, boop up a little bit, boop up, thank you, okay. I think at this point I need to make my character smaller. Okay, yeah. Bit smaller. What is that artist drawing today? I am drawing Deluxy. Fellow Flare Blitz member. And I am trying to solve puzzles in this regard. I'm assuming 9 is now, not that. 9, thank you. Okay. I would like 9. Alright, where are you? Yeah, 9 is fine. Okay. Don't do that. Okay. Also, like, now I'm looking at it, yeah, the pants are now dropping a little bit. Hold on. Pick that up a little bit, but then I could probably just make it a little lower. Just for spacing purposes. Okay. And then probably need to clamp it in just a bit. Do that. Oh. It's kind of looking a little awkward there. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. You don't know what color you want to put on your hoodie? A color. Let me get rid of body 1 second. Okay. Cool. Alright. That will do for now, and then let me just get this in here while I'm thinking about it. that. Well, I could do that later. It's fine. Okay. Now that we got that. Now we gotta figure out body proportion things. I guess I could technically maybe move the head up some. Just to like compensate for the neck floof a little bit. Move that up a little bit. And then neck floof, you can go up a little bit. Yeah, okay. That might be fine, actually. Like, I don't want to go too tall. So let's go back to body. And do that. Do that. Do that. Yeah, I think that kind of works fine. They can, like, dig into the chest foof. Okay. How do you, okay, how do you look from the side? Okay, you kind of look like that. Alright. You have that going for you, but then you're like that here. Which kind of implies a bit of this. Okay. Alright, okay. And then... let me make another layer. And in this regard... let's... let's see, how to... like that? Like that? It definitely needs to be curved a bit better on the bottom. Also, I don't... hold on, let me go back. Like, I don't need that right now. Let me make it... okay. Don't need that right now. Also, I don't... do I even need that at all? Do I even need that different curvature at all? Probably not necessarily from this angle. I don't know. Oh, you're making me exercise and stretch, Amori? I could do that. Alright. Alright, let's do that. Alright. That's exercise first, then the stretch can come after. That's a great idea, me. Alright. What do I want to do? Wall push-ups? Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Wall push-ups. Go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I'm pushing myself today, 19, 20. Cool, awesome. We have done 20. Hooray. Now we stretch. Stretch the muscles, chat. I believe We can do it. Cool. And hydrate while you're at it. I could do that. This water has been brought to you by a 32-ounce bottle from Contigo. With a it has a button on the lid. It's great. Cool. Beautiful. Back to Dell. Back to figuring out Dell. How to Dell 101. And I think in my regard, I think I will omit the different curvature in the chest. We shall just do similar curvature and call it a day. Anyway. Like so. Oh, maybe not like that. There you go. Now to figure out the size of belly. Let me look at you. How to do a dang belly thing. I think I'm gonna have to like just make that whole front of the body just different. Yeah. I think it just kind of has to be like. Kind of has to be like that, maybe. And I think in turn, I might have to I might have to do a little bit of layer switching. Yeah, I think that might be what I have to do. Okay. Hold. We must change the body. Keep that layer on for later. But for now. There you go. And then I have to adjust the chest position as well when we get there. But for now, let's just do that. I think I kind of like where the floof is, so I'll keep the floof where it is. Do that. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, this might be a rare time where I actually put the legs underneath the body, which I usually don't do. Well, okay. Scratch that, I think I have done. Never mind, don't listen to me. Shading's turning out well? Nice. We love good shading. Alright. Alright, now we gotta reposition the everything. Okay. I love repositioning the everything. It's great. Okay. So now that I think we're repositioning things. You do that. And then you do that. You do that. You do that. And then maybe just do a swoop up just to have something kind of pop out. That'll do. And then I could do a bit of, do a little floof in there for the time being. And then you kind of have, like, you gotta have some thin, actually, no, I'll do that part later. I'll do that with this. I'll do that with a smaller thing. But belly button will go right about here. There you go. Belly button there. Got it. But I just want to shade the lens of glasses. Try some transparency tools. That works for me. Alright. Now that we have... I think we have body more or less covered. Just do that just to have something. Now. Arms. Which I guess I have a list layer for. Arms. The hip video game by Nintendo from 2017. I think before I do arms, though, I think I need to take a... Oh, I'm on paper? Lines. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll let y'all admire the Dell for the time being. So, I'll be right back. Need to take a quick restroom break. Don't go anywhere. I will see you all in a bit. Boop. I am back. Alright. Next step. But first, I'm gonna do one little thing, even though it's probably not gonna matter at all for future reference. There you go. Awesome. Well, no, that's not the body. This is the body. Wee. Unnecessary things. I know that for a fact. It's great. Anyway, arms. No, to be fair, I think in fact I could probably. I mean, I could do like the outfit now. While I'm thinking about it. That's probably a good idea, me. Outfit. We will do outfit next. Outfit, which is outfit is just a jacket, so that's pretty easy to accomplish, really. Just do that. Does he have like a thing on top? Not really. It just kind of goes like so. I want to look like it's what you call it, doing something. And he does kind of like this whole deal in the back. No, probably just like morph around like that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, let's just do a little shape and a little bit of a diamond. And then do a little bit of a shape down hither. And then do that. Okay. Now that is what I call a outfit. And he kind of has like a round thing on the outside. Don't think he has any on the bottom. Does he have anything on the bottom? Kinda, not really. I'll just do the side, it'll be easier. And then I'll do a little loop at the end there. Okay, maybe not quite like that. Maybe like do that. There you go. That works, that works, that works. Okay. And on the other side, it's basically the exact same thing. And then I'll probably keep that separate for the time being. Down. So let me merge that in there better. Okay, cool. We have got outfit. Now we can do arms. I like arms. Arms is fun. Okay. Army arm. Arm in the arm. Army arm. Arm in the arm. Okay. Anyway, what pose do I want him for arms? What do I want? What do I want Dell to do? What's a Dell thing to do? What do be what pose do I want Dell to be in? Also around here, might as well, let me label some of these. I haven't really labeled these. Legs. Neck. Sloof. These are, that is his coat. And then this would be arms. No, not like that. There you go. Okay. What do I want his look to be in this regard? What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? What shall he look like? What shall he be like? What shall he sound like? That's my mic. What is Adele? What is Adele thing to do? What is a Dell thing to do? This might take a minute, chat. Let me ponder on that with some tea. Some tea. I could give him, like, I could make it look like he's doing art. I can make it look like he's doing Ace Attorney. I can make it look like he's doing... I mean, he is, like... what could he do? What could he be doing? What is Adele thing to do? Passes away. Hi, Neri. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to figure out what arm pose I'm trying to give Dell over here. By the way, you know, I should probably do something about that. Hold on. Dell. Hold on. Let me make sure I got that username right. Hold on. I should probably do a thing. Thinking about it. Where is his username? Wherefore art thou do he be? I scrolled past it, didn't I? Where are you? I want to make sure I get it correctly, you know. Why are there so many streams? Oh, where is my friend Dell? Oh, where can he be? Trying to find a username is really tough, especially when you're following a lot of people. And you just seem to pass it like every 5 minutes. I have trouble reading my follower list. See, what doesn't help with the Twitch following list is they're not in alphabetical. At least I don't have them sorted by alphabetical order. I probably should. But yeah, it ain't helpful when you're trying to find someone. But they're not popping up in your peripheral vision. Anyway, you're fine, just sore because I was outside too long. Oh no. I hope you're alright there, Neri. Where are you? You're on my following list. Where are you? This is silly. I probably scrolled it like a gazillion times at this point. Dog, Niche, Andy, Max, Oda, Hydra, Starkey, Yoshi, Tamari, Rainbow, Kusa, Waffles, AK, Reed. Where are you? I am losing my ever-loving mind. I am going here very slowly. You. Random blindness status we get for no reason. I know, right? All I want to do is just do a shout out, but I gotta make sure I get the spelling correct. I'll cheat, just search it up. There you go. Yeah, okay, got it. Shout out at Del DEL underscore. Or I'll just do the, yeah, I could just do this. SL at DEL underscore LUXXY. Yeah. That is not, that's the wrong, oh, I'm glad that did not go through because that was not an O, that was a P. There you go. Follow Del if you haven't yet, by the way. Should probably have given him a shout out earlier, but yeah, no, it's fine. Go follow Del. Anyway, now what do we do? Arm poses, go. What's a good, I guess I could probably have him. Yeah, I think I could put him in like a neat little artist pose. Yeah, heck yeah, why not? Let's do artist pose. I'll have him kind of like hold a tablet in like the left hand and then like a pen on the right. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe not like the finger pen like thingamabob. I haven't learned that yet, but we'll do that later. All right. Anyway, first off, start off with a big old sleeve because I think his sleeves are kind of big. Yeah, he has big sleeve. Da 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 da. Do. You know, I guess if I'm trying to, I should talk about Del. Why not? Like, fun fact about Del. He recently did a charity thing. Like, he did like a few days of charity. Where he streamed, well, for charity. And if I remember correctly, I think he raised like around $1,500 for charity. Think so. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Close enough, anyway. So that's fun. So that good for him. Glad it definitely went well for him. Okay. I was just thinking about it. What do I want this arm to be like? Hold on, let me readjust arm. Hold on. Yeah, that works. That's better. Okay, let me erase that then. Let me get rid of body. Or, like, not get rid of, but transparent body. There you go. And then make that untransparent. Cool. And then we do... and then maybe do a little bit of, here, let me make arm. Okay. Let me make hand first. Actually, how many fingers do you typically have, Del? The 4. Okay. I can make that work. Why not? I mean, to be fair, I usually just do the 5 because Mobian. Which I'll just do. Oh man, I made that hand like very small. Jeez. Okay. Alright, we gotta make it bigger. There you go. Alright. I'll adjust accordingly in a minute. Let's see, if I do that, and it looks like a bit of that. Yeah, that'll do. His hands aren't super big. Okay. Also, wait, did I... I drew his arm on the wrong layer, didn't it? I love drawing on wrong layers, everybody. It's great. Thank you for the boop blade. Appreciate the boops. Alright, well, I guess I can trace over what I just made. Hooray. I love cheating to fix my problems. It's great. Alright, now we can get rid of you. The accidental you I just did. Oops. Goodbye. 10 out of 10. Okay. Cool. Awesome. We have solved problem, more or less. A little bit of adjusting there, and then swoop. There you go. Cool. All right, we have main arm, and for the heck of it, because that'll be for later, let's just separate that because that will be a different color. Yay! I love different colors. Cool. Okay, now what? What's next for the arm? What is next for our army? What is next for our sight, our mind, our perspective on things? Good correction. What's next? What's on the agenda? Well, I think actually, I think about it. The next thing on the agenda should be to erase parts of the arm. Alright, and then do a bit of that. Nope, oh, a bit different, nope. Hold on. That works. Alright. Now what? I guess, draw the next part of the arm. Let me do this. Actually, let's do that. Draw a line about here. And do that. Do. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, you know, thinking about it, I should probably tell another Adele story. So, I remember, so if some of you know, I partook in the Among Us, like, Flare Blitz collab thing that happened. A while back. And, like, Dell was there, and he was also streaming it. And I'm reminded of the one moment that happened on that stream where, where we were playing on one of the maps, and I was imposter with someone else. And at that point of the game night, I wasn't imposter yet. And so, hold on, and so I was like, I was following Dell at one point, just being like, alright, time to do what, time just to follow, get alibi, all that jazz. And like, my finger, because I play on, like, I usually just play with like, I usually, like, I play on my laptop, but, like, my laptop has a touchscreen, so I usually just, play with, like, that, you know? Yeah. So my finger was hovering over the kill button, I think, at one point, just for whatever reason. But, like, and so I was following Dell around, and then we both got to, like, an upper area. It was, like, on the island map, where, there was, like, a bunch of other people there, and I accidentally hit the kill button. Oops. So, yeah, I accidentally killed Dell. But, like, the funny part of that was that I think a few people didn't want to believe that I killed Dell. But, like, The problem in my regard was I didn't like know what my backup method would have been. Like I didn't really have like a backup like, oh well, I was here or there or anywhere. You know what the kind of thing I like what some people would say. Like I was doing this, I was like here, I did this when the kill happened. Like I didn't have that. My intention was to not kill Dell, but then I just did, and so I was just like, and so like when they asked me what my thought was, I just took the easy way out and just said, I hit the wrong button. I did it. And everybody went, aww. Like, they kind of felt bad. But like, at the same, but like, yeah, I just, I didn't have an out, so. Yeah, I like that. That was quite the night. I had a good time there. Like, it was some of us from Flare Blitz, and like, there were some people that weren't from Flare Blitz that were there just because, I mean, there was only 5 of us, Flare Blitz members, were playing at that time, so it's just like, go, more people, go. So either way, that was fun. That was a good night. I hope maybe one day we do Among Us, but with like more Flare Blitz people, and B, again. Because that was really a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. Anyway, let me. I think that's fine. I'll let it be. But yeah, Dell's great. I've been enjoying watching his streams and whatnot. One day I definitely want to look into maybe doing something with Dell again at some point. When? I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out one day. Like with most people. Which, you know, side note on that, like, as of tomorrow, actually, tomorrow will be the 1 year since Team Flare Blitz got properly unveiled to everybody. So that's fun. Next step is a tail, for the record. Let's do a tail. So yeah, we have like, as of tomorrow, like, the team will be officially proper. Well, like, technically speaking, the team was properly formed in, like, September? I think? Like, at the beginning of September? I can't quite remember, but, yeah, like, now it's, like, been, like, properly, you know, formal. Formally a month, so that's fun. And yep, that is a tail, and that is as simple as a tail as I'm gonna make it. Cool, awesome. So yeah, I'll yap about that in a minute. But yeah, all right. All right, chat. How are we looking so far? What we thinking? What we vibing with? How? I think actually it came along pretty dang well. I think that turned out. I think so far it's nice. I like it. I dig it. I think it's cool. Looking really good. Yeah, it's definitely a lot like different than what I'm like usually used to when it comes to stuff. But yeah, I'm liking it. Looking pretty good so far. Yee, thank you. But now comes the fun part. Colors. I can't wait to color pick and figure the stuff out. one bite at a time. It's great. I'm gonna make the ref bigger. That way we can, you know, have a bigger ref. That way we could kind of look at colors a little better. Okay. Alright. Let us begin with the head, because that is the head. The head's like the easiest part. Okay. Alright, what we got? What we got? Got. Let's look at this lovely model. View the canvas and reset the canvas rotation. Alright, so I'm gonna assume that this is that, and that is this. Close enough. Coolio. We will start there. I'm glad that colors exist. But I will double... that is the wrong layer. I will double check though. Okay. Starting off there. But also, let me make sure my thing is actually decent. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, next up in our collection, we have... muzzle. Next up in our collection, we have... which one's the nose? That one the nose? Yeah, that one's the nose. Awesome. And whilst I'm here, before I forget, let me make a layer to add nose ring. Because yes. Oh, that was weird. Kinda like cutting it out of existence for a second there. Okay, let me get rid of that, and then color the nose ring proper, which I'm assuming from you, it's you? I assume? I know it's slightly, I think it's slightly shaded there, but yeah, I think that's the nose ring color, I'm assuming. There you go. Alright. Got that. Now we get, yeah, we gotta do the little fuzziness on the side of the muzzle. So let's get that color, which I'm assuming is this. Let me double check. Oh, it's right. Oh, it's multiple layers of fuzzy. Oh, fun. That's great. That's great for me. That's great for little me. It's multiple layers of fuzzy. I love it. Get rid of the nose ring for the time being. Okay. Let us go and do this. And then do fuzzy. And I'm gonna go over here and just do a little bit of poking in and out. That works. Is there anything on the top? No, it kind of, okay, it does kind of loop around the top too. Alright. And now we go to hair color, because I believe that's gonna be the inside here. And for easiness, I'll just do a little poke. And I think I'll do like a little bit of a interception on the outside line. A little bit. There you go. Alright. Okay, not perfect, but what I will do in this regard is just outline it. cover up the tracks a little bit. There you go. Alright, maybe actually that might be a bit too poofy. Hold on. Might be a bit too on the nose. Literally. Haha. Alright, 7? Do a bit of that, and a bit of that, and then now do. Just make it consistently all around. Cool. Alright, there you go. That is the middle. It just takes some time. Little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Alright. I am also now noticing that he does kind of have like a little outline around the eye, which I mean, I guess that would make sense. Alright. Let's do a little outline around the eye then, shall we? AKA, just do that. And that. Alright, there you go. There's your outline of the eye. Coolio. Alright. Back to the base of the head. I have not colored in the eye, which is, I think it's pretty easy. I don't have to do anything else with the eye ever again. Hooray. Alright, nose ring. I will mark that as such. Nose ring. Glasses. I think there needs to be some, you know, transparency a little bit. So let's get that into shape. Glasses. Give me a gray color. And then give me a bit of opacity. And maybe a little less opacity. That'll work. Alright, we got that. Now we got the mouth, which I will do of certainty, aka tongue is that color. Actually the same color as the nose, I think. Tongue is that color. Oh, that I need the opacity up though. Thank you. Tongue is that color. Teeth are white. Okay. And then in the inside of the mouth, I don't think those. Yeah, just make it black. Just paint it black. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And whiskers are like that. Ears next. Ears are actually different color, so they are the brown variety. Methinks like they're just like brown and then those color. Yeah, okay. That is also the wrong layer. Ears. Thank you. Okay. Ear here. Ear he. And remove head, please. Remove the head. Thank you. Oh, this is gonna be a leak, isn't it? Yep, to the surprise of nobody. Let's go ahead and like fix the thing. Do that. And that. Yep, that works. And then boom. What in the Lord happened there? It's not just a leak, it's a threshold issue. That's also, you know, that's also the wrong color. Thank you, me. I'm glad I realized that was also the wrong hecking color. And it's also still a threshold issue. Okay, thank you. Alright. Got that done. Got that done. That is how it's done. At least from what I have heard of, K-pop demon hunters, baby. And you are nose color, so. Do that. There you go. Ear done. Hair now, which I don't think it should be too much of an issue because it is just the ear color again. Hair. Do I have the? Yeah, I gotta have that open. Okay. Hair there. And then hair there. There you go. All right. We have gotten Adele. Ahead of Adele. Hooray. I'm saving before I lose that. Alright, so far so good. I'm actually kind of liking how it's turning out. Now we go on to the tail. Which is all, well, that's the color I have been using. Cool. God, correction is though, which one? I think that one. Okay, I will do that in a second. Tail! Now we can do this. So I'm assuming this is this or this. No, that's definitely not it. This is this. Close enough. I will deal with it. I'll just pinpoint that and call it a day. What? The furry is an artist? Unprecedented. At least a little bit. Hello there, Sedavian. Alright, let's go draw the color tail. Please and thank you. I will do color. Alright, and then just kind of make circles. I don't do spots often, but it will do. Does he have a spot on the end of the tail? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Just do that. And then do that. And yeah, that do be a tail. I don't think there needs to be too much complicated with that. Alright, that is tail. That is tail colored. Tailor-made, or tailor-made, if you will. Anyway, now we go on to the leg. And the leg is as simple as, well, that. That color. Snag that color. Baby, that is, I need a layer, thank you. Okay, snag that color. And now what, I got, like, there's these details of, like, there's, like, these little lines and patch and stuff, which I think I can figure out. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Yeah, let's make some little lines. Let's make some little lines. Very small lines. Is this commission? No, I am doing it for fun because yes. I do not do commissions, for the record. I just kind of do art for the name of the game, baby. Like, if someone asked me and they were willing to, I would probably do it. But, like, I'm not, like, a commissioned, guy. Okay. Alright. and then let's just add some stitches. Well, I won't tempt you. Also, I feel like in terms of people asking, I think it'd just be, well, friends. You know, people that I know. Just a thought. Also, dang, looking at my screen on the TV, which I'm using as the second monitor, it looks brown on there, like, but it's supposed to be green. No complaint, really. It's just kind of funny to look at. And a little bit here, and a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there, and let's go up there. Okay, cool. I'll look at the pocket thing later, but I don't think it's gonna matter as much. But now we get to you, which I'll just steal you. Grab you, and then the beans. The beans. We love the beans, totally. Plop, 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 diddy plop, plop, plop. There you go. Fun. We have now acquired leg color. Yay. Alright, now the body. The body, baby. We love the body. The body be lovely. Alright, get rid of, no, don't get rid of, no, don't get rid of the head, get rid of the leg. There you go. Alright, leg gone. Awesome. Oh, no, go back to leg. I gotta add spots. One moment. We got the spots. We got the spots, people. We need spots. Are there really any on the foot part? Not really. So we'll just kind of do stuff around the thing and call it a day. Go. I'm back. How are things going? We got to the art part. We got to the color part. We will now color. Because yes. I am now adding spots. Like spots, that's like each leg to. Okay, they're actually like very small spots. So I should probably make smaller spots. Okay. 1, 2. Add some on like the sides. That's about what? An average of like how many spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 to 7. Alright. Cool, yeah. Let's just do that there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think that'll work well. I think that'll be fine. You been keeping up with Cyberfax at all? I usually watch most of what he puts out, though I think a bit lately. Like he's been putting out some re-uploads that I've already seen, but. Alright, now we can move on to the body, which is very fat. Alright. Oh, there's those whiskers. Hold on, let me get rid of the whiskers real fast, that way they don't interfere. There you go. Alright. Body. Body. Give me that. Give me that. To put there, even though no one's gonna see that. Now we go on to the dimension of floof. Because why not? Let's just add some nice chest floofy here, even though you probably won't see that all that well. Boop-a-doop-boop-doo. There you go, and then striggly lines down the middle. It does connect to the belly button, got it. So maybe I need to make it a little better than that. Hold on. How to belly 101. Step 1. I have no clue. The dad bod could give DK a run for his money. Yeah. That'll do. I'll leave it there. Alright. Got that! I don't think there's really anything else there. Neck floof is next. Which... Let me get my whiskers back on here now. Whiskers, come back! Wee. Thank you. Alright, whiskers are back. Get rid of body. Get this. Don't think I need a head right now because, yep, I did that. Give me neck floof color, baby. Thank you. Awesome. We have now done that. Maybe I'll adjust it in a bit, but for now, we'll do. Hello, Mr. Exister. Hope you're doing. Would you try and I'll play your childhood Flash game stream? I haven't really played Flash games, so no. How's the art going? It's going alright. I'm actually getting some good progress here. It's great. Alright, this is that, and that is this. Got it. Cool. That's pretty easy to remember. Okay. Coat. Outline of coat. Followed by that part of coat. Cool. I may as well see how all this is coming along, all put together so far. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Maybe the neck, maybe, let me see what the neck floof looks like. Well, actually, let me move the coat up a little bit. Do I want that? Do I want to do that? I think maybe on the other side, actually. Hold on. Adjusting! Yeah, I think that looks a little nicer. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, actually, no, because neck floof is kind of like going around that. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to dawdle. Okay, arms. Let's start with you. Oh, you. Arm here. I will do the other part of the arm later. Make sure that the colors are correct. No, they're actually not. Hold on. Hold it. I think I did an oof again. Do you know the oof again? The oof again. The oof again. Do you know the oof again? I live on Drury Lane. This is that. And this goes here. Here. Nope. Here. And here. This is this. Correct. And this goes here and here. There you go. That's better. Now we'll go back to arms and get the body back real fast. And get you here. Oh yeah, neck floof. Yeah, that was the problem. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Go back. Neck floof. Come back. Thank you. There you go. And then let me make a squiggly line here for later. And also maybe make it bigger. Okay. Anyway. Coat, floof, body out. Alright. And then while I'm here, color that. Of course, there's a leak. I think I see a leak down header. There you go. Now, will you go better? Nope, you're just gonna be a leaky guy, aren't you? There you go. All right. There you go. Just to break silence, what's everyone's favorite color? Mine will be blue. Because blue is cool. If you couldn't tell. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. Alright, then you get you and you. The arms are the same of the body. Except for the hands, which are the same of the other thing. You. And then let me get you in there. However, there will be a pen fitting in there at some point. Dang. Let me get 3. You love red, aqua, which is kind of bluish, like light blue, turquoise, something like that. I only hear many say, but love gray. Gray is a good color. Like, there's a reason why it's kind of complimentary on my outfit. It's more like a bluish gray that I have on, but I do like the gray, and I also do have the gray muzzle after all. So, yeah, gray is neat. Gray do be neat. I like gray. Gray cool. Anyway, let us. Do you have spots? Yes, you do have spots on your arm. We must draw spots on the arm. All over the arm, even. How many do you have on your arm on average? 1, 2, 3, 4, like about the same as before. And then on this arm, it's like, it's close enough, 2, okay. Can't remember if a spot or 2, just to kind of move it down a little bit. That's better. Okay, cool. Gray is good too. I'm a big fan of darker colors, red, blacks, browns, and grays. Nice. Black, gray, blue, and purple catch my interest. Nice. Alright. Now we do accessories, baby. We love accessories. Let's do accessories. Like a tablet looking thing. To start, Yeah, that'll work. Let me do a bit of erasure. Oh, not that. And then let me make a bit. Let me do an outline. No, that's the wrong tool. Oh, why is the opacity down? Jeez. I hate when it does that. Boing, 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 boing. Alright, cool. Alright, now we make the tablet kinda darkish. Maybe there should be a cute little symbol on the back, maybe. Do you have anything I could use, you? You can do. Let's make a little outline of you. And then drag you over here. Cool, yep. And then make you a U. Cool, yep. And how's that look? Oh, curious. Nope, 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 nope. There you go. Move you over here. Whose persona? A friend. A friend, a mutual of mine. Deluxe. Or Deluxey to be specific. Hey, let me do this while I'm thinking about it. Let's do some whiskers. Just to, that way y'all can see. Actually, no, never. You know, better idea. Instead of that, let's just do a generic cat thing and call it a day. I think that'd be a better idea. Do generic cat, the icon. Generic cat, the icon. Man, let me grab that color again. Grab color and pop it. Nope, that's the erase. Pop it. Thank you. And then let's add whisker, whisker, whisker. Whisker, whisker, whisker. And then I don't know why I selected that. 1, Whisker 2, Whisker 3, Whisker 4, nope, too little, Whisker 5, and Whisker 6. There you go. Alright. Now to move you to the tablet. I think I'll make you small. Give me small, friend. There you go. Shuffle that way. No, other way. No, not that. Well, that kind of works. Yeah, that's way too much. Hold on. Undo all of that. No, okay. Close enough. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Now we get a pen. A nice little pen. A drawing pen. A stylus even. Something like that maybe? Something like that. Okay. And now to erase most of it. And to add a bit of... No, that's not what I want. And then erase the tip of this, and then do a bit of that. There you go. And now we get rid of both of you. I'll make you this gray as well, because why not? Boop. And then get that back. Boop. Alright. Now looking at all of that, put it all together. And what you got? Adele. View, canvas, reset, canvas rotation. Let's do a bit of a nice side-by-side. Just, nah, that's not it. Side-by-side time, everybody. You got Dell on, you got regular, everyday Dell, and then my Dell. I think I'm actually kind of proud of how I did this one. I like it. I think that kind of looks neat. Also, to be fair, I think that pen looks a little small. It's fine. The pen's a little, like, I think the pen's a little small, but like, to be fair, I guess if I grab one off my something, yeah. Like if I'm looking at my hand compared to the pen. Okay, yeah, the pen's a little small. Hold on. Hold on. Let me adjust one more thing. It's always the Columbo one more thing. You see, my wife has a bigger pen than you do, and so I just think maybe having a bigger pen, a long one, I think would complement the look really nicely. I think. I think I'll do that. Hold on. Okay. do a little bit of erasure down here, just a little bit. And then do a bit of that. Okay, not like that. Oh, this is definitely like a 10. Actually, hold on. I know what I could do. Nope, too much. That's better. Alright. And then just erase a little bit here. And then erase a little bit. And then let me see the arm. Okay, that's not too terrible. Okay. Now, how it does it line up exactly? Okay, this could line up a little better. This could line up just a bit better. I think that's good. That'll work. Okay, cool. Alright, now that I'm happy with the pen, now we could take a peek. And let me, just for heck's sake, let's just remove those for a second. And remove the arm. Yeah, I think I'm happy with how this test turned out. I think maybe the belly could be a little bigger, but to be fair, I think maybe he's just more of an angle, so I could justify that. But also, like, again, haven't really done the sticking out of the belly before, so overall, not too bad, not too bad. And then you got the accessories and all of that. Yeah, not too shabby. I think not bad. I like it. I think I did a good job here. I am proud. I am happy. Dell's having fun doing a neat little drawing. I mean, namely his tablet. That is not how you spell it. Tablet. Thank you. And then pen. There you go. It looks great. Husk is very cute. Thank you, Neko. I appreciate it. Alright, now to do one more thing before we call it. We gotta what do you call it? Man, 3 hours, jeez. We gotta do a background, because why not? I wanna do a background. Dell deserves a background, dang it. Alright. Dell deserves a background and other things. Okay. Alright, Dell. Move over. That'll do. Let me save. Alright. Save before I do all of the fun layering styles too. Stroke. 3. Multiply to normal. Color. No, I said color. Good old white. Alright. And then turn it on. Okay. Gradient on. Now we make background. Background. What are we backgrounding today? I don't think I want to do anything too complex. That is that one. I'll just steal. I'll just take some of this. Thank you very much. I'll just take that and call it a day. Let's, like, I don't want to be, like, too complicated today. I have done complicated backgrounds before, but I'm not in the mood for complicated background gaming today. So we're just gonna do nice watercolor. No, like it's spray paint shenanigans, as one does. We love spray paint shenanigans. Give me you, and then do some squiggly lines. Sure. Let's make it a little smaller. Let's do some waviness. Alright, that works. Alright, cool. Awesome. Yay. Now, text. My favorite part, aka the thing that always crashes. Text. Go. Dell. I'm just gonna say Dell. Or, no, Deluxe. I'll just do Deluxe. Why not? I'll do Deluxe. Even though, like, the ref sheet says Deluxe, but Deluxe just sounds fun. No, not being Jinx. Machine, thank you. I like my machine. And let's go. Let's do this. Cool. Deluxe. And then do a nope. Layer style. Thank you. Stroke again. A 3. Pass it. Like, y'all can't see the text creation, but yeah, no, that's fine. Normal color. I should probably move this for color because I know exactly what I want. You. Okay, maybe not you. You kind of blend in a little bit. Let's do a color. Let's do something that pops out more. You. How's that look? How about we flop it? Let's flip flop it. Let's flip flop it. Good enough. Okay. Make you a little bigger. And maybe put you over here. Actually, if we're doing this, a better idea for layer style would be to do the darker color, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Cool. We have done Adele. Hooray. And now to sign my name. I'm gonna sign a name, everybody. Oh, I need a layer. Wait. There you go. And then layer style again. One more time for layer style. And shrink it. I will put it over here. Beautiful. Alright, and with that, I think we shall save this. Let us save the Dell and save it as a PNG and all that fun jazz. pictures, drawings, new folder 2, friend art, Dell. That's it. Cool. Image saved. I will send it to him later. And all that fun jazz. But yeah. I think with that, I think this turned out great. I think it turned out quite lovely. It's a lovely piece. I'm proud of it. I'm actually kind of proud of how this actually came out. Did some things differently. Did some new tricks and fun things. Yeah, I quite like it. I quite like it. I like it a lot. I'm happy. I'm happy, cozy, and a cool gamer. And I think of that, since it's been 3 hours, or like a bit more, of just me doing this art, I think I'm gonna take this opportunity to end stream, because, yeah, we will end the stream for tonight's festivities. Thank you all for watching. I'm glad y'all were here to watch me art and do all sorts of things. I know I don't usually do art streams often, but I do like doing them when I do. So, thank you all for coming out for that. Means a lot. If you have not yet, join the Discord if you haven't already. Be 18. Know me in some way, shape, or form for at least a little bit. That is all I ask. It's the best place to be notified when I go live, and just to chill with like-minded folk of myself. And in terms of the stream schedule, what you got? Monday will be more Donkey Kong Bonanza post-game. All the fun, all the shenanigans, all the chicanery. And then Wednesday will be more The Wonderful 101, as we do more wonderful oneness and all that fun jazz. And then Saturday, I'm not exactly sure what the next 2 weeks. I'm still pondering on what I'm doing, because both of those weeks are the Kirby Air Riders open beta thing. And so I gotta decide which, like, I'm planning on only doing one of them for stream. I'll do the other one for leisure. But I'm trying to make up my mind whether I want to do next Saturday as the Kirby one, or the one after to be the Kirby one. I gotta figure that out. So I will figure that out. But in the meantime, that's it for the normal everyday schedule. If stuff changes, I'll let you know. I want to plan, like, stuff with people at, like, sometime this month. I don't know what that would be, but I'll let y'all know. We'll all figure it out together. Anyway, we're gonna raid out. Husk raid is the message. Use whatever emotes you so desire to use. As for whom we are raiding to, easy answer, Scintilla? Yeah. I haven't raided Scintilla in a bit. Let's raid Scintilla. Why not? We shall raid Scintilla. And all that jazz. Raid the channel. Raiding to Scintilla. Having lots of fun. He is also doing art, because he always does art on Saturdays. What? I don't know, like, there's probably a couple of times where he never did art on Saturdays, but 99% of the time, yeah, he does art on Saturdays. Bye, Amori. And by the way, Amori, if you didn't see, here's Dale's art. There's the art of Dale. It's lovely. I'm proud of how Dale turned out. I am really proud of how he turned out overall. So, yeah. I'll share it with him and the Flare Blitz server a little bit later. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the very near future. Until the next video or stream. Whenever that may be. Good night, everybody. Have a fantastic and lovely evening. Bye, everybody. And also, if you haven't yet, make sure you call Scintilla cute or something. Bye, everybody.